Future Skylar here. We didn't realize somehow that in the last video we talked and did some video games. So bear with us for the next hour because I don't know, man. Just forgot. I don't even think it was in the title of the last one. Future Skylar should know this. Past Skylar didn't. It is what it is. Sorry about that. I hope you guys enjoy though. Welcome back to No Class Podcast. We did movies, TV, and books last time. I think that it would be just cause to rip a games one. So that's what we're gonna.
I
get
feel
into
like
today.
I feel like the 25 favorite games needs its own video because we're probably going to be talking. And you know me, and I need at least 15 solid minutes to talk about Silent Hill every time it comes up.
Well, yeah, each game through the series deserves like its own minute and a half. So.
Exactly, you know. So yeah. No.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No. I was going to say that for this list, I've narrowed it down to just one that I'm adding as a favorite, even though the original four I love so much. But yeah, no, I've narrowed it down to just one. Are you timing me right now, you fucking dick?
You got 14 minutes now. You got 14 minutes. Okay,
But no.
So I guess I can safely throw your top of all time on here. Which one though?
3. Yes. 3.
Not this one.
No. God,
Okay.
what? They made that? What the fuck?
I didn't know that. I guess.
No, but no. 3 is my favorite. Only because it I don't know. The story is great, and I like that it's a continuation of the first one, and it still sticks with like the general premise of like the first 2 games. It's still
Okay.
like that is Silent Hill. It doesn't like veer away, do something else. It's still, you know. Plus, it's still the cult story from the first one, and you know
Sure.
me, I fucking love anything that is like demonic, culty. Yes.
Okay. I feel that I would be absolutely remiss if I didn't throw that on there.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
You know, between growing up playing Halo and then continually playing it, given I don't touch it anymore, Halo Infinite really soiled me. I didn't enjoy that at all. I didn't like 5 or 4.
You're not gonna play the remaster of the remaster?
Oh, you mean Campaign Evolved?
Yeah, you're not gonna play the remaster of the remaster of the remaster. You're not gonna play Halo Skyrim?
In fairness, that is their first remaster of it.
No, it's not. They did the Master Chief Collection, which technically was a remaster.
I don't think it was.
Were the graphics improved?
No?
Yes. You could switch back and forth between new graphics and old graphics. I remember that because I did it all the time.
Oh, I didn't. I just played through Cursed Halo with James, and not once did I notice that the graphics were good.
Well, I mean, they were good for fucking, you know, what they were. But like you could switch back and forth between original Xbox graphics and whatever the fuck console that came out on. Xbox One, I think.
I don't know.
360 maybe.
I
Yeah, I
don't
don't know.
the time frame that would have, like, the Master Chief Collection came out, because I had it on
But
PC.
I remember downloading it because of you, because we shared home console. Because you let me do that, and I downloaded a fuck ton of your games, and the Master Chief Collection was one of them. And I remember playing through the first one, and going through and like switching graphics like periodically.
Oh, see, I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, you could do it with the select button.
I
It
remember,
would change graphics.
honest to God, my Halo memory goes Reach and then nothing.
Okay, then.
I know that I played 4 and I played 5, and I didn't like either of them.
I know you played ODST as well.
That came out
Didn't
before
you?
Reach.
Oh, no, you're right. So 2 Reach and then nothing after that.
Yeah.
I got
Basically,
you.
the story of John Halo died for me after Reach.
I'm pretty sure Master Chief's name is John, by the way.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Same with, I think same with Snake too. I think Snake's name is John. Or no, it's David. David. It's David. Look it up. Look it up.
No.
It's fucking David, I promise.
That's fine. But that does actually bring me to wanting to put
first or third.
Neither.
Sons of Liberty?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Yeah. I was a bigger fan. I was a bigger fan of 3 than I was 2, but Sons of Liberty was a solid game. Snake Eater was fantastic. This Sons of Liberty was my very first one. It was my introduction. But when I played Snake Eater, oh my god. Like my world was rocked. It was amazing.
Was that the one that if you left your console on for X time, the sniper would die?
So it wasn't that you had to leave your console on, but like if you got to that part and then just like, oh, I'm busy for 3 days, you come back, he's dead.
So like you save game, shut it off.
Yeah, but if the time on your console was 3 days, so legitimately you could go into your console settings and like just fast forward 3 days, he'd be dead. Yeah, it was just one of Konami's little like fun things that they used to do.
Back when games were fun.
Back when in the very first one you had to fucking beat Psycho Mantis by unplugging from port 1 into port 2. Yeah. That's fun. They don't do shit like that anymore.
Do you want to swap USB ports for your mouse?
Actually, if find me a game that does that, or make me a game that does that, and I'll shit a fucking brick because that's fun.
Every game's idea now of like the little idiosyncrasies and stuff like that is always here's a Dead by Daylight skill check. Hopefully that you're ready to press the same key you just pressed, but at a random interval between 1 and 2 seconds.
Yeah. Also, speaking of that, going off on a tangent, I'm so fucking pissed off that they're making a Halloween game, and it's just Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Well, I guess technically it would just be
Friday. I'm fucking mad about this. Well, yeah, technically, because that did come out first, but Dead by Daylight made it popular. But I'm aggravated that because like I heard Halloween game, and I got kind of excited, and then I remembered that it's probably just going to be that. There is a story mode to it, apparently. That might be fun.
But
I'm not playing multiplayer.
Just chasing 4 bots around.
It could be. I kind of hope I'm in Haddonfield just like slashing up fucking bitches or something. That'd be fun.
Could they be nice people instead?
Or like make it like Alien, fucking English. Make it like Alien Isolation, but I'm running from Michael Myers. That would be fun.
I didn't play that either. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's Outlast, but with a fucking alien.
Okay. What else?
Xenomorph. Sorry.
For me?
So if we're going all time favorite games,
I think all time is where it sits.
So I'm adding a game that I had no right playing at a young and tender age, but I did, and I played the absolute shit out of it. Not Manhunt. I didn't play that until I was older. Shell Shock NAM 67. Yes.
Okay, so in the same vein, I'm gonna rip mine. Go ahead though.
No, I recently played this again on an emulator, and it is still fantastic. And as like playing it as an adult, I'm sitting there like, oh my god, why the fuck did my dad let me play this? Like there's like you can go to like the base and you can go fuck a Vietnamese hooker. It doesn't show you anything, but I did that a lot.
Even if it
as
did,
a kid,
would it really show you anything?
Not back then, no. Yeah, but like you can hear it.
Polygons.
It would, yeah, it would. No, It was a little more polished. This is PlayStation 2 era, not like older PlayStation 2, not like I meant new PlayStation 2, not like PlayStation 2 when the disc was still blue. Yeah. Fucking
That's funny.
yeah.
Back when the
But
disc was still blue.
no, Shell Shock is still fantastic today. It's
Okay.
just your basic like run and gun type of fucking game, but it was really fun and you actually had to like some games is like, oh yeah, you know, you gotta conserve your ammo, 3-round burst, or else you're gonna go everywhere. This game is like, if you're not like select firing, you're not hitting a fucking thing.
Okay.
You like if you want to like most people down, you have
Mm-hmm.
to lay down, or else your shots are gonna go everywhere.
Okay.
And it holds up. It's fantastic, and I still love it today.
I can get behind that.
Mm.
So my choice directly after, because that game made me think of it, was Conflict Desert Storm. So this would have been circa original Xbox coming out, but I have absurdly vivid memories of playing 4-player co-op on like a 20-inch TV, like the big CRTVs. And back then, Xbox was pretty cool, and you could download music to it and play that while playing games. And my brother and a couple of his buddies and myself would sit down and we would play that game listening to the Saint Anger album by Metallica. And anytime I think about it, it just hits me with like ridiculous nostalgia. I don't remember a thing about the game. I know it was third person. I know that the sniper's name was Foley. That's all I remember. But man, that game was fun.
So, in the vein of music and games, I almost want to add two to this. I am going to add my Halo to this. But first is Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
Okay.
It was so my first beat 'em up, and I've never stopped thinking about this game. Legitimately, played it again on an emulator, and like to today's standards in my gaming today brain, it was
Mm-hmm.
just boring as shit.
Sure.
Because it's legitimately just hit square, triangle, square, triangle, you know, like that
Sure.
type of fucking, which I'm not a fan of today. I'm sorry. Every Spider-Man fan out there, I'm sorry. They're boring as fuck. And I don't care what you think.
You've also got
Anyway,
the WWE fans pissed off
the
right now.
WWE fans, I don't care. Hitting one button, just one single button, maybe another one over and over again is boring as shit. I'm sorry. Go play your ball and gun game, fucking assholes. Anyway, anyway, Lord of the Rings: Return of the King was like my game as a kid. Like I played
Okay.
this so much that the fucking disc broke, but I played
Okay.
it to the tune with my little boom box sitting next to me. Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory. And in my brain, those two connect
Okay.
because I would listen to the album while playing the game over and over and over again.
Is that why you look
Specifically
like
in
Mike Shinoda?
fuck you. But that is like specifically the Helm's Deep battle, which was
Yeah.
legitimately just waves and waves of enemies. I would play fucking Legolas and just
Naturally.
upgrade the shit out of him to the like I'd like max upgrade him and I got like flaming swords and I'm just fucking mowing things down and I got crawling playing behind me and I'm just like little 6-year-old me is just like feeling like the biggest badass on the planet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You said you were tempted to add two, and then you just ripped the hell out of that one. What's your other one?
So my Halo, Area
Yeah.
51.
What?
Area 51. The second one on the left. Down on the left. Yeah, right there. Area 51
Okay. I
was
don't even know what this
just
is.
Absolutely. It was my Halo. So you're like a Black Ops fucking, like, you're in Area 51. You're voiced by David Duchovny, by the way.
Okay.
Fantastic. So an alien outbreak like happens, and like you got to go into this like quarantined area, and you're killing all these like infected like alien dudes. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's some kind of alien virus that's like infecting all these people, and like, you're just a fucking black ops force. You're going in, you're clearing rooms, and at one point in the middle of the game, you yourself get infected, and then you get to like just like Hulk out with these like alien powers and just like fucking mow dudes down. The main
Okay.
alien is voiced by Marilyn Manson. Awesome. But it was a fun game, and like while everybody was talking about Halo, I was playing Area 51
Okay.
because I didn't have an Xbox. I had a PlayStation.
I just had like a thing roll through my head when you said it was voiced by Marilyn Manson. And I'm off on my own mental tangent. You're good.
It's fine. I went on a tangent of bitching at people that like beat 'em up games, and now I kind of feel bad.
Yeah, no, it was in my head. I just pictured Marilyn Manson standing inside of a recording studio, all mic'd up and ready. Just, the government wants to use you. Like,
So
that's just all I
I'm
had
not
in
gonna
my head.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. After we're done with this, I'm gonna show you his voice, like in
Okay.
that game, because you're not far off. That's how
Okay.
he does the fucking like gravelly Marilyn Manson
Yeah.
voice the entire time, and it
Yeah.
is, as a Marilyn Manson fan, it is fantastic.
Okay. Okay.
But also,
Um
after bitching about beat 'em up games and how much I don't like them, I am adding another one to this list.
am I right?
Splatterhouse.
Oh, okay. I didn't play that one either. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's
Is it this one?
yeah, yeah, the first one. So it's just a fun little story. There's like this like ancient mask that possesses you.
Mm-hmm.
But you go into this mansion because your girlfriend is like an art dealer or something like that.
Okay.
And then uh so this doctor that owns this mansion that you're going to, his wife looks exactly like your girlfriend,
Okay.
and like he's trying to like resurrect her or something. So you go into this mansion, he fucking murks you, just straight up murks you, steals her, and then like you're like you're bleeding to death and you're crawling, and like you pass out, and like your blood touches this mask, and then it like fuses with you and turns you into like this hulking fucking just machine. Like the entire game is just you beating the shit out of all these demons, and the glory kills. Oh my god, the glory kills. Like Doom has some good glory kills.
Sure.
So there's an enemy that has, and I'm not going to censor myself at all when I say this, and I'm going to say all of this with a straight face. One of the enemies has a prolapsed ass. You beat the shit out of him, it turns red. You go in for the glory kill. The glory kill is you punching into the prolapsed ass and ripping out all of its innards.
Okay.
There's like these little dog creatures, and one of the glory kills is literally you just like ripping its fucking mouth open, and it just gushes blood out of the mouth. It's a fun game. It's got a great story and a really
It
nice
sounds like it.
ending, but like it's I love this game way more than I should,
It
especially after just bitching about how much I hate beat 'em ups.
it sounds like the plot line of the Haunted Mansion mixed with The Mask but rated R.
Actually, yes. That is exactly, yeah. It is like the Haunted
Yeah.
Mansion and the Mask had a porno baby.
Why got to be porno?
I just told you that I was fist fucking a prolapsed ass and ripping out its innards.
I think any hope of monetization is gone on that one.
No, we'll be all right. You want to just censor that whole thing? You
19
can censor
minutes
that
and
whole thing.
we're ripping prolapsed asses. It didn't take long to get here.
No, it only took how many episodes? 50?
16.
16.
16. And I somehow feel like the word prolapse has happened prior to this.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. Jesus, dude.
Anyway, if you haven't played Splatterhouse and you have an emulator, I recommend.
Or if you just go by the original stuff.
I mean, if you have a 360 lying around, Splatterhouse is fantastic.
Most people have at least one.
I recommend.
I have like 3.
He'll sell you one.
Nah.
So what's your next one?
I'm trying to think of games that genuinely sit super high in my regard. And I'm also trying to ignore just pure hours spent playing them.
No, yeah, these got to be games that like touch home. Left 4 Dead, yes. That will go for both of us,
God,
actually. I think Left 4 Dead was the very first game I got when I got my 360, and I played the shit out of it because it was the only game I had for like 5 months. I think we played it together too.
I remember getting this from a midnight release, and then my brother had his buddy come over and we were all playing it, and we were convinced that the No Mercy campaign was the end of the game, and we were so mad that the game was that short. And then the next day we realized that there were like 4 more campaigns to play, and we were like, oh, blessed be.
So I thought the exact same thing, because I beat it in like maybe an hour, and I'm like, oh, well, shit, Mom, go take it back. This is bullshit. And she's like, all right, I'll come pick it up tomorrow. And then I boot it up the next day, and I'm like, oh, wait, never mind. There's like 4 more things to do. We're good.
Yeah, I remember there being a handful of them. Now this one I did have a lot of hours in. I had a buddy named Dennis that I played this game with a lot. And like we got to a point of borderline redundancy with playing it because we were like, can we beat it with just dual pistols on expert without getting downed? Yeah, we did that. Can we beat it with just a single pistol on expert without getting downed? Can we beat it without killing anything without getting downed? Like it got to that point. But I still enjoy going back and playing it.
I don't think I ever got to that point, but one thing that will always like stick in my memory is the very first time I found out what a karma charger was.
Yeah, that was in the second one.
Yep.
There weren't chargers in the first Left 4 Dead.
No, I know, but still, I'm adding both of them on for like my headcanon because Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 were as perfect as they could be for just like a fucking run and gun shoot 'em fucking zombie game.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, they were fun. They were arcadey.
I silently added Modern Warfare 2 in there, and that's that. There's not a whole lot of games that if I had a time machine and I could go back and re-experience like 2 games forever, Modern Warfare 2 would be one of them, and Halo 1.
No, yeah, I'm with you on Modern Warfare 2.
And it's not the campaign. The campaign was aight. It was cool.
The campaign was good, but it was specifically the multiplayer. And every single time we talk about it, I know we've talked about it on the channel, but I'm going to bring it up again. When I got kicked out of the clan.
Yeah, you were mad that day. I remember that.
So mad that I threw my controller against the wall with my headset, not even taking my headset off yet, just hucking the controller against the wall. I was so mad. Granted, I was like 13, so
14 or 15.
I don't be doing that anymore.
Maybe 16. Between
I was not 16.
You were between 14 and 16. for sure.
I was probably 14 then, because
And this is like my TISM brain, because I remember being in S&P. That was the clan that I joined when I started playing Modern Warfare 2 before I started sniping. And we would dead ass just go into like domination lobbies or ground war lobbies and ruin everybody else's experience. Like
so
we maybe had 20 games out of the couple thousand that we played that didn't end in us calling in a nuke.
so I'm going with who I was dating at the time, and I wasn't dating SS yet,
Yeah.
and I was 16 when we dated. So I had to have been 14.
I don't think you were 16. I think you were 17.
No, I was 16, because I remember my dad had an issue in the beginning with me dating somebody who was 13. At like
I
15,
don't know,
16.
man. I don't know, man.
I vividly remember this.
I don't know. Y'all were on and off for like 4 years, dude.
Yes, but in the beginning, I was 16 when we dated, and I wasn't playing Modern Warfare 2 at that time.
I don't know. I honest to God, I could probably find the YouTube channel that housed that clan for reference of a period of time.
I mean, sure, we can look at that afterward, but I don't think I was 16, because I remember when I got Xbox Live, and we were still hanging out with the kids that were around the corner from me.
Was it
Um,
fraud?
I don't remember.
It almost would have had to have been, right?
Maybe. I don't remember what fucking clan it was.
It had to have been, because you weren't in Beam.
No. Maybe it was fraud. No, maybe it was, because I remember being fraud ecstasy for a second.
Yeah. So let me do some quick math. You're a year older than me, right?
I'm 30. Yes.
You were 16, you fuck.
Was
It was
I?
2012. Yes. Eat
Damn, I
every
was
single
throwing.
part of my ass.
My bad, dude. Damn.
You made me feel like I can't remember anything. I was like, nah, there's no way you were 13, because then I'd have been 12. So there's no way, because I would have been an S&P from like being 12 up to probably 14. And then
I
when
was
I was
throwing
15,
controllers
I
against the
started
wall at
sniping.
16.
Yeah.
You know, I hate 16-year-old me
I
anyway.
would wager if I caught you on a bad enough day and we played some shit like Street Fighter, I could get you to do it again.
A day? No, there's no way.
Or maybe no, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, specifically Deception, give me Scorpion and you can play I don't care who, because you're not going to move.
Yeah, so this isn't going to happen because I'm not playing Mortal Kombat with you. It's not happening.
We learned.
What game was it that made me say I don't want to play games with you anymore?
I don't think it was Mortal Kombat.
It wasn't Mortal Kombat,
No,
but
I
it
think it
was
was Halo
something.
2. Or no, it was Halo 1. Snipers on Hang 'em High.
Maybe. I don't know. But all I know is that you have made me say I don't want to play games with you anymore at least 3 times.
You remember that time we made James go do dishes?
No. What was that in?
Oh, you weren't there.
I might not have been there. Was it
Yeah.
Tekken?
Yeah. So I tangent time. Our buddy James and one of our buddies Francis were like, "Hey, you doing anything? You come over, we could play some games." I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'll bring my Xbox." And I had Tekken Tag Tournament 2 on it. And they always kicked my ass in Soul Calibur, and I was always such a good sport about it. I never did like too much complaining. And then we were like, all right, yeah, let's play Tekken Tag. And I was like, I'll play by myself. Y'all be on a tag team together. They were like, yeah, okay. Brother, they didn't hit me. I played Eddie Gordo and I didn't get touched. Because that was in the era of me playing online Tekken Tag and knowing all of Eddie Gordo's combos and how to juggle. And it got so bad that after, like, I think it was maybe the third or fourth match, James was sitting there and he went, gently set the controller down, put his hands on his thighs, stood up and went, I'm going to go do dishes. You guys have fun. And I was like, what's wrong? And he was like, I can't be your friend anymore if we keep playing this. He's like, I can't do this. I was like, oh, okay, word. And
No,
Francis was like, can we play together? I was like, yeah, dude, for sure.
I remember sitting on the PlayStation 2 in your brother's room while you were doing something and just playing the first Tekken Tag on the PlayStation 2.
On the PlayStation 2?
Yes, I'm pretty sure Tekken Tag was the original Tekken Tag was for PS2.
I have Tekken Tag 2 for PS2.
Well, then maybe it was Tekken Tag 2. I can't quite remember.
I never had the first Tekken Tag. I always wanted it because that one had the bowling mode in it. And
no,
really
we played the bowling mode, unless Tekken Tag 2 had a bowling mode too.
Maybe.
But I remember playing Tekken, and then I got you to play with me, and then that unleashed the Eddie Gordo beast.
Yeah, until they got rid of that machine in the mall, I still held the top 3 spots for the fastest time to beat them. I really
Proud of you.
Tekken. That game's fun.
Tekken. I'm happy that you added a Tekken because Tekken is my that's my favorite fighting game. Like Mortal Kombat is great. I'm not big into Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, no.
Soul Calibur is fun,
out of it
but
more the more games they've put out.
Soul Calibur is fun. I wish they would make another one, but they probably won't.
Yeah,
but Tekken, I've been playing Tekken since I could fucking walk. I've played all of them. Most of them.
Super Smash Brothers.
Fucking goddamn it! That's the one that almost ended me and James's friendship. Was fucking Smash. And I just found out the other day that any time that I beat him, he was going easy on me.
Yeah.
And I'm still mad about that.
He's pretty good at that game.
And I questioned every single time we played Soul Calibur, and he was like, "No, I didn't go easy on you in Soul Calibur. That was anytime you beat me in Soul Calibur, you earned that." And I was like, "Fuck yeah." But he was going easy on me in fucking Smash, and I'm upset about that.
If you would have been there for the days that him and I would be sitting there playing Smash, getting like actively sweaty at each other about it, you'd have, dude. There were some days that him and I would be sitting there playing Smash, and it would start out as like and then turn into.
You were there for a couple of the tournaments that we played, weren't you?
Nope.
No, I mean it wasn't like legit tournaments, but it would be like controller passing between James, me, Francis, Sam, and I think Lover.
Yeah, no. If Lover was involved, it's a safe bet I wasn't.
Oh.
We only hung out like one time.
No, you're right.
That would have been, I think, right around the time I had Mare.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, that's when I was hanging out with them more.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I do have a soft spot for a good old-fashioned fighting game. Given the only Tekken I've ever played outside of an arcade is Tag Tournament. I've legitimately never played any of the other ones. At all.
They're all fun. I don't like 8 though because they got rid of arcade mode, and that's like all I played.
Valid.
Yeah.
Thinking of other games. Oh, I know a game that I have to add to this.
Oh, yep.
This has to go on there for me.
No, 100%.
The replayability is still there. I still pop that game open and play it.
Fuck, dude, we were just playing it together, what, like a couple months ago?
Yeah, a handful of months ago. We'll have to like redo the VPN thing. So how about I did find this out. The Xbox servers are still running for it. They just took down the PC servers.
That's some bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
It's fine. It wasn't hard to get the LAN thing going.
No, it wasn't. But
So yeah, we could definitely run that again.
yeah, the infinite shot glitch was annoying to listen to, but other than that, it was fine.
Yeah, and we can. There is a way around that, isn't there?
I don't remember. We'd have to figure it out again.
Yeah, because I know
Okay.
we got it to work without doing that.
We're right at like the halfway point of games on here.
I'm trying to think of.
I'm just trying to decide,
You know
like,
what?
of all time.
You know what? It is a newer game, but I'm gonna add it, and only because I fell in love with this game after like 20 minutes. Expedition 33.
Yeah, I watched you play that. That was a good game.
Yeah. I
Cleric
fell in
Sparrow.
love with every single fucking part of this game. The music, the
Yeah.
boss fights, the fights in general. Everything was magnificent, and I need to go back and play it again. I loved Expedition 33.
Yeah, that game is pretty good. Are we sure we didn't do this? I feel like I remember clicking Dark Souls before. Or did we just do it offline with Shull?
I think we did something. I think it was like childhood or something. I don't know. We're going more in depth here, so this fits.
True.
I am happy that you added Dark Souls.
And I added 1 specifically because I've played 1 and 2 and I like 1 way better.
Yeah, I am more of a 2 fan, but that might just because that was the first one that I ever played and got good at. But honestly, 3 might be my favorite only because of the fashion and the amount of weapons and the fact that like it really doesn't like there is a meta with the weapons in like PvP, but when it comes to PvE, you can really use whatever the fuck you want. So
I think
like
that's
if you
low-key
want to
all of
go
them.
around with like a
I think that's all of them a little bit.
kind of, yeah. I do like the two-handed weapons in 3 more as well. But like if you want to just run around with a fucking rapier the entire game, you can. And it's fun. But no, 2 is my favorite only because it's the first one that I ever played, and I don't know, something about the story being more on like the darker side as well.
Sure.
Yeah, kind of hits.
What's it called? Nope. The hell's that game called?
A Harry Potter game? Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy.
You're right. It's not HP branded.
Nope.
Yeah, that one goes on there for me. That was the first single player game in a really long time that I bought into and legitimately like every day when I'd get off work was excited to come home and play.
No, yeah, valid. I get that. So I'm gonna go back to an older one, and you can click the first one if you want, but I think both of us can agree on this. I'm kind of excited to see what you're about to type. Nothing? Okay. Tony Hawk, Pro Skater.
Which one?
Doesn't matter. I love them all. What is that?
I don't know. I typed in THP. I'm happy to go with the initial one actually because
yeah. I mean, 4 is the one that I like the most, and fuck the remake.
Yeah, I'm not stoked on the remake.
You could throw in the first one, and I'm happy just to say like any of the Tony Hawk games, there isn't a single Tony Hawk game that I don't like. Aside from maybe Proving Grounds, I wasn't too big on Proving Grounds, but Pro Skater 1 through 4, also 5. That 5 doesn't exist. Pro Skater 1 through 4, Project 8, fucking American Wasteland, all
Underground
of
1 and
them.
2.
Underground 1 and 2, all of them are fun as shit. They still hold up. I love them to death. Every single Tony Hawk game. Absolutely.
Project 8 was super dope with the way that they introduced the mechanic of slow-mo and the analog sticks to flick your feet.
Also,
That
the fact
really
that they
just
were
showed off.
going,
Hey man,
they were going in more of a realism. Like it was still the arcadey Tony Hawk, like whatever, but they were going for a more like realistic style of skating. And I genuinely like have like even to like I got a PlayStation 3 emulator to play it again
mm-hmm.
because you can't play it anywhere else unless you get a PlayStation 3, and I'm not doing that.
Which one?
But Project 8,
Oh, I have that for Xbox 360.
yeah, I can't get it on Xbox.
I also own a PS3 if you need it.
No, that's fine. I have an emulator. But like the missions and stuff get kind of goofy
Yeah.
in that one, but like still like there's still like you got like the classic mode and like you got all these like the pro stuff is fun. Um all the like jams and shit that you can do, all of it is hella fun, and I love Project 8 might be my favorite Tony Hawk actually now that I'm talking about it.
That's fair.
Yes. Skate. Yes.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
I threw Skate in there because
Keep talking.
so I I picked this game up. I'm trying to think. I had taken a game back to GameStop. Or no, I didn't. I remember. It was the midnight release for Gears of War 3 at game or maybe Gears of War 2 at GameStop. I went down with my brother to go to the midnight release, and while there, I was like,
Um, excuse me, guys. Can I buy other games too?
and they're like, yeah, kid. So I picked up Skate, and I think I picked up Skate and Skate 2 because they were like $5 a pop in the used bin. And I took those home, and while he was playing his new game, I was so jazzed to play Skate because I was like, oh, this is so cool. A new skating game, a new skating game. This is awesome. And I still will go back and play Skate 3, namely because the controls were just more fluid in 3. But I'm putting
Also, you
1
can
in
get
there
off your
because
board.
it's great. What?
You could get off your board.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the only one that I've played is Skate 3, but I remember um recently actually I was replaying it on my Xbox before I sold it, and like I wasn't happy with my characters, so I went through all of the trouble to delete the entire character, which you can't do in Skate. You can't. You gotta like
Yeah.
fully like wipe it from your like Xbox and make sure that
Yeah.
the cloud storage doesn't like come back. And but yeah, I didn't know that you could just like replay missions, and that's what I wanted. There were missions that I wanted to redo, and
Yeah.
I didn't know that I could. So I wiped everything and replayed it.
Valid. The new
But it
Skate
was still
game's
fun.
trash, but
Yeah,
setting that aside.
I don't like the new Skate.
You
Yeah,
don't like
I'm
the
not.
haven for microtransactions?
No, strangely enough,
Our game's
I
free, but to get anything different than the base stuff, get your money up,
I
pussy.
there isn't a single game on here that I'm going to say that has a single microtransaction. Aside from like
DLC,
DLCs.
yes. Yeah, I would say DLC, yes. Microtransaction, no. Not
But
yet.
like I'm talking microtransactions as like oh pay this and get like clothes and stuff
Right.
like that. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like DLCs, I don't add DLCs in microtransactions because
Sure.
you could like DLCs have been a thing for 20, 30 years now. 20 years.
Yeah. Like
DLCs have been around for a while.
like 20, 24 years probably safely. The
Yeah.
first DLC I remember existing was the Halo 2 DLC.
See, for me, it was New Vegas, which also had New Vegas.
New Vegas is on there. Nope, that's Vegas. That's hilarious.
Fallout New Vegas?
Yeah.
You had me going. I'm like, did I already talk about New Vegas? No.
No.
I love Fallout, but New Vegas specifically, I am an unapologetic Fallout New Vegas glazer. 110%.
Valid.
And yes, Oblivion as well.
Those
I
two are hand
wish
in hand for me.
Abso-fucking-lutely, dude. I wish that they would remake New Vegas like they did Oblivion. I hear it's coming out. I don't know yet, but New Vegas is like there's so many times that I've restarted characters and I've not yet to get bored of New Vegas. Like it is the most fun I've had in an RPG ever.
Valid.
Same with Oblivion. Like I've never had more fun in an RPG than I have with New Vegas and Oblivion.
Dude, Oblivion hits home for me because I played that from the time I was like 8 on. Like genuinely, I think I was maybe 8 or 9 when it came out. And I played it
I
from then
remember
on.
I remember my mom got me a PlayStation 3 when they first came out on Christmas. And at that time, like she got me Project 8 and I think 2 other skating games. Because she knew that I was into skateboarding, but she didn't really know much else about me. Love you, Mom. But me and like we were poor at the time, so Dad would like we'd go and rent movies, and I'd always like rent a game. And it got to the point where like I had played everything that had come out at that time, and like the last thing that I rented was Oblivion,
Mm-hmm.
and I fell in love with it then. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing because it was the very first like RPG of that caliber that I'd ever played. So I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I was having so much fun doing it. And then I rented it. No, I almost said I rented it from you. But when my dad had got with my sister's mom, it was like Christmas and I saw these kids playing it and I was like, "Oh, I played this game." And we were talking about it and I was watching them play it and then we became friends shortly after that. And then I borrowed it from you. And I remember I skipped school 2 days in a row just to fucking play this game.
Dude, I remember going over to your house and we were controller passing on it and your little sister was sitting there watching. And because we wanted to limit the amount of violence she saw, we carried around a skull pretending that we were PewDiePie talking to it the whole time. And she thought that was the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, no, I remember like a couple days after that she ran into my room and was like, "Can you play the Scully game?"
Yep,
And
Scully
I
was the
did,
name.
and I walked around with a fucking skull for an hour.
Yep.
I was in the middle of a Dark Brotherhood quest, I think, and she ran into the room, and I'm like, "Well, I don't want to show you this, so I'm just gonna go find a skull and walk around with it."
The only safe one to show a child is the drop the moose head on the unsuspecting guy at tea time.
Yeah, because that's the only one that you don't see.
Yeah.
Also, I wasn't going to, but I'm going to say it now anyway. Skyrim was such a downgrade compared to Oblivion. And I don't mean in terms of graphics, I mean in terms of shit that you could do, and I'm still mad about it.
I don't know. So, and mind you, I'm talking initial release Skyrim. I think that game was fantastic.
No, Skyrim was absolutely fantastic, but my gripe with it is from the beginning, you're special. You don't like earn your way to being special. The only campaign that you earn your way to being special is the companions. That's the only one I can think of. Like in the Mages Guild, you're special in that. The Dark Brotherhood, you were born the listener. in, you're the fucking Dragonborn. Like, you're special the entire time you're playing it. In Oblivion, you have to earn everything that you fucking do. Also, the quests and quest lines are 3 times longer in Oblivion than they are in Skyrim.
I don't know. Not for the guilds, I don't think.
Yes, for the guilds.
I think the main quest is a lot longer in Oblivion.
The main
But
quest
I think
is
the Dark
definitely a lot
Brotherhood
longer.
is pound for pound the exact same amount of.
Nope, you can look it up.
I think I'm gonna have to partake in that.
If I'm wrong, I'll figure it out. But if I'm wrong, God strike me down right now.
I don't have your screen up. Are you dead?
Am I wrong?
I'm looking it up.
Oh, you said that like I was wrong.
No, I can't see you, so I don't know if you're dead.
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
Chirp, chirp.
I'm reading. I'm sorry. So there's 25 in Skyrim. 22 in Oblivion.
Oh, damn.
Counting the joining quest.
Damn. Well, okay, I'm wrong. But they felt longer, for sure. And I don't know, the fucking bonuses that you could get also. Like, it wasn't just go here, kill this guy. It was go here, kill this guy in a very specific way, get this cool item.
So there were more in the Mages Guild in Oblivion. I spelled thief wrong. I did it.
Thieves Guild has to be longer in
Yeah,
Oblivion.
So as far, not counting like side jobs, there are counting storyline quests and like the unique city quest and stuff. In Skyrim, there are 17, not counting the Radiant jobs and special city quests to restore the guild.
Which those are really fucking boring.
There's only 12 in Oblivion.
You know what? I just don't like Skyrim, okay? I just don't like Skyrim.
And that's perfectly valid to just not like Skyrim. But I was like, nah, dude, I feel like the Dark Brotherhood was at least the same like length in both games. Because I just played the Oblivion remaster not that long ago. I think that Skyrim was easily liked by everybody until it got remastered 73 times.
Yeah, no, I played my fair share. I bought almost every remaster as well, but going back to Oblivion, there's just so much more life going on.
It just holds your hand less, is all it does.
It holds your hand less, and it just feels like there's more going on. There's more to do. Like I know that the AI in Skyrim is way more advanced, and but it just Oblivion feels more lived in.
Maybe that's just because it's older and more nostalgic.
Maybe I'm looking at this with nostalgia glasses. I probably am.
I think that's what's happening.
Slide glasses over my face.
I genuinely did really like Skyrim until all the Todd Howard bullshit.
Yeah, which I don't know. I want a New Vegas remaster.
Yeah, I would be happy with a Fallout 3 or a New Vegas remaster. Either one I could happily play through. The Oblivion
this episode
remaster
is
was
just
fantastic.
Me talking shit.
I really would like a Morrowind remaster too. While we're on the topic of Bethesda actually doing anything productive.
I would also love a Morrowind remaster. Don't change a thing except voice lines.
And the graphics.
That's it.
No, leave the voice lines. No, I want.
No. I mean
so
add voice lines.
Speak quickly, Outlander. At the beginning.
No. Have that. what I'm saying is add more voice lines. There was a lot of reading in Morrowind, and I'm fucking retarded.
It ain't for you.
No, I loved Morrowind.
I think my favorite part about Morrowind, going back to it now, is there's no compass.
No,
There is
and I
no
like that.
waypoint. There's no
And
tracker.
I like that.
There's fast travel, but you have to do it on what I think was called a strider. I think that's what those things were called.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. But no, I thoroughly enjoyed Morrowind. I liked it. I also liked the fact that, like, if you didn't pick a
Silk
skill,
striders.
yeah, if you
I had to
didn't
look it
pick a
up.
skill, you were automatically like shit with it, and that makes sense.
Yep.
So like if you were good with swords but you didn't do anything with a bow, you couldn't hit anything. Like you
Brother,
had
even
to.
if you picked bow, it took grinding.
No, I know, but like it was a lot less than if you picked bow. Like
Sure.
if you didn't, like you would shoot and your arrow was behind you somehow.
Yeah, dude, the devs for Call of Duty picked the hit tracking system from Morrowind for sure.
For sure.
Because the snipers in Call of Duty, if you no scope them, the bullets are like, oh. It's like, brother, I'm aimed in right here and it's over here. How? It's the exact same thing with Morrowind. It was rough.
Yeah, but Morrowind was really fun. Oblivion is the best.
I'm gonna
Fuck
add a
Skyrim.
game to this that's a super unpopular opinion, and it's a dead game. The servers are shut down, and I don't even think you can buy it anymore. But I really, really liked this game.
I know nothing of this game. I think I watched you play it one time.
Yeah, as like an alien creature. Then it was 4v1 situation, and the monster that got dropped in had to run around and hunt and kill things to level up its abilities and to get stronger and to build its health bar up, while the 4 humans running around were trying to slaughter it. It was such a fun PvP experience.
No, I do remember you playing that.
It was better Dead by Daylight before Dead by Daylight.
Before Friday the 13th.
Yeah, before every version that's been chewed up, spit out, and shit out. It was great.
Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight,
Texas Chainsaw,
The Quarry, Halloween.
Yep, now Halloween.
What we're saying is that we fucking hate these games.
I don't.
Sorry, James.
Every now and again, I pop Dead by Daylight open and I play like a round or two, but I can't be asked to keep up with it. I can't. I don't care enough.
No, I quit playing and I have not touched it since.
Valid.
Yes.
That's very valid.
Oh my god, I almost died. So, a game for me that I'm throwing in because of replay value and how much fun I had, and I easily have 500 hours in this game, but the Mass Effect trilogy.
Can you
and
maybe all 3 are on there?
There was a remaster with all 3.
I'm gonna have to. Is it this?
It's the bottom left.
Well, that says trilogy, dog.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. I'm going based off the
Andromeda
cover that I know. Yeah, no, not Andromeda. The trilogy in general. So if that says trilogy, then yes. But yeah, I got this game thinking that it was something else.
Sure.
And I didn't look back. Like,
okay.
It hooked me in like the first hour that I played it. And one scene specifically, I was going to say that next. One scene specifically got me where like you're going into a space station with your team, and like these guards stop you and they're like, oh, like you can't have your guns here, and like your character's like, do you know who the fuck I am? And like one of like you can go at it like calm, or you can go at it fucking aggressive, and like I chose aggressive because like one of the options is like you got to leave your guns here, and like your character points their like gun at like the guards and it's like, you can fucking take it from me. And like I'm sitting there like, what? like just like I'm fucking like it was like 80s movie like cheesiness and like definitely like alpha male mentality, but dude, it was so fucking cool. And
What do you
I
think
had
the odds
so
are
much
that you
fun.
could replay that and not cringe?
Well, I played it recently, so I couldn't like I wouldn't cringe. I have it
Okay.
on my PC. I've played it on my PC.
Okay.
And I'm
Our list
probably
is super
explaining it.
bro coded, by the way.
It is, but like I'm explaining this in like a cringy way. It's not as cringy as
Yeah.
I'm saying it,
It
but
sounds super edgy and kind of rough. I'm
it
not gonna lie to you.
yeah, but it's you'd have to see the scene, but it's
Sure.
not as like cringy and edgy as I'm making it out to be, but like all three of those games are fun and they all like go together and I think that's really cool. I had never played a game where like the first one your actions in the first one mattered in the second and third one and like
Sure.
throughout. So that also was like a big like point to me and I
Hmm.
don't know, I had so much fun with Mass Effect and the story through all three games is absolutely fantastic.
Okay. I threw Dead Space on there because thinking of space made me think of Dead Space, and that was the first survival horror I really played. It's a lot of fun. Creepy game.
No, yeah. Dead Space is probably the first survival horror game that actually made me
Uneasy.
like yeah, made me want to turn the lights on.
Sure.
Like actually made me afraid to round the corner. And the necromorphs are so fucking good. So fucking freaky, dude. Oh my god, I love them. And Guitar Hero.
I am.
You know what? I'm not even 3 specifically. I'm not even mad about that.
Yeah, 3. I had a lot of hours on that game. I still love the Guitar Hero franchise. I'm excited for the new one coming out.
I had no idea there was a new one coming out.
There sure is, and it's a whole redesigned guitar. I'm
Nice.
excited for it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Um,
be that guy that plays it on my keyboard.
I'm not. My struggle days like that are over. I played Guitar Hero 3 when my guitar broke because I had it for PS2 and it had the wireless dongle, the Gibson SG, and my the dongle broke and it wouldn't connect to the PS2 anymore, so I had to play it on a controller using the triggers, and it was a pain in the ass, and I don't want to do that again.
I'm gonna do that for you.
I another my brain's blanking. I had another game on deck and ready to enter it in, and I don't remember now, and that's super
That's
unfortunate.
happened to me 3 times now.
Um, I almost want to put Ark in here because of the sheer amount of hours I've played it, but I
Ye-
haven't touched it since Ascended came out because I played maybe 20 hours of Ascended and then got pissed off and stopped. I even hosted a server for Ascended, like paid to host a server. And I gave up because I was tired of being the only one that played it.
Well, in that case, I'm adding a game that I think now that I'm thinking about it, I think we did talk about this briefly, but we didn't go as in depth as we are now. And honestly, I'm happy that we're kind of doing like a part 2 of it, but this is getting added twice. Final Fantasy X is the first game that made me cry.
Okay.
Like everything about this game, I don't understand why it's hated. I don't understand, James. You've explained it to me and I still don't understand. It is so beautiful. I'm sorry that it's not 7. Okay? I'm sorry. But no, absolutely gorgeous. I loved all the characters except one. And all the fights, the boss fights, everything is just fantastic and beautiful. The love storyline is gorgeous and made me cry. And this game will forever just hold a very, very soft spot in my heart. Always.
Okay.
That's it.
So the final game You know, I don't think I've ever played a game that made me cry. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was young and I was a very depressed child.
I don't have physical copies of games anymore to look at them and think about the games that I've played that I enjoyed that much. I'm rocking a hard place here on a couple different games on deciding what one finishes this list for me.
Yeah, I think Final Fantasy X is a perfect place to end for me.
I'll just end it with a classic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which one specifically? Oh, 2. That makes sense.
Yeah, the scene where Dom finds out about Maria. That's probably the closest to tears a video games ever brought me.
You are the third person to say that, and I wholeheartedly agree.
That one was good. They did a really good job with those games. I'm painfully optimistic about the new one.
I think the new one's going to be good. I'm excited
keep the
for
PvP the same as Gears 2 was. So Gears 2,
They're-
I did have a huge phase of playing game battles on, like MLG game battles, back when that was a thing. And I was in this little group for a little bit, and we were ranked pretty damn high. We were like top 100 in the world-ish for 2v2s, and it was pretty good. The only other game I've ever done game battles on was Halo Reach. Hashtag James, the homie. We were top 50 in 2v2s in that game. But
so
yeah, no, Gears
there
2 is a good
was
place for me to end it.
there was a thing that I heard, just one last touch on this, that they were going to get rid of wall bouncing. And as soon as the Gears of War community heard that, they fucking outraged. And
Yes,
so they
should.
added wall bouncing into PvP.
Dude, I don't know. It was such a stupid thing. And it was the older times equivalent to the movement demons in fucking COD right now. That they're like, oh, this is new tech that nobody's ever done. And it's like, brother, I had an Xbox 360 that sounded like an F-18 taken off, but I was bouncing all around the damn map, unable to be shot, with my fucking Nasher hitting a perfect reload and eating your ass. I hate Call of Duty now. I do.
No. That's why I mentioned fucking ball and gun gamers earlier, because I can't stand the ball and gun game community. And if you don't know what that stands for, it's the dudes that only fucking play 2K and fucking Call of Duty, saying that there's no new games coming out and like shitting on single player games. I'm sorry that your brain can't fucking comprehend anything aside from a clear collective fucking goal. I apologize. Pick up something else. Fucking live a little, dog. God damn.
Live a little, dog.
Play any of the fucking games on here aside from Modern Warfare 2. You already play Call of Duty enough, you fucking bitch.
But you got a 99 overall? Is your character 99 overall?
I paid for it to be 99 overall.
You know how to hit that green?
Are you being facetious right now?
My money long.
Alright, well, I think that's a perfect way to fucking end this.
Yeah, I think that tangent's probably a good spot to end it. I'm happy with this list.
I am too. I think it's a fantastic list. And the more that we've gone on, we did do this already. But I'm happy to do a part 2 on this.
I'm 70% sure that at least 6 of these games were on it before. Maybe we did it off camera, and I really hope we did. But
if we didn't, I don't care, and I hope you still post this, because we've gone more in depth with each and every one of these.
Regardless, it's fine.
And I'm happy about that. I didn't talk about Silent Hill as much as I wanted to, and I don't know if you could see me grit my teeth on that, but I definitely did.
I'm pretty sure you still hit 13 of your 15 minutes.
I probably did, but I wanted to go longer.
Okay, that'll round it off for this one. Please like, share, subscribe. We're actually starting to get a little bit of traction, and
I'm not going to beg.
This get further. I'm not begging. I'm asking politely. I'm not offering to pay people yet. Moving on.
99 overall.
Yeah, let's yeah. Thank you guys if you watched all
Anyway,
this way.
peace.
Have a good time. See you later.